Airline Manager 4. Going to be live streaming. This is Airline Manager 4. Tonight what I'm going to be doing is I've got some new airplanes and I'm going to be modifying them. And I have some new hubs and I'm going to be routing some aircraft. And I'm going to be doing some research on potential hubs. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some fuel because I'm low. Really not concerned with the price because I do have a lot of money. I'm going to go to my maintenance because it's likely that there are some aircraft that need maintenance. So I'm going to do it on these here. So I'm going to go to my fleet, and I've got a lot of aircraft that is parked over here. And some of it is brand new. And of course some of it was from ferry flight. And I know the ones that are new because they have 600 passengers in Y class. So I'm going to go to maintenance and then modify. And I'm going to check all of these. Hit the modify button. I think it's better to go over here where I can see which ones are new. I'm not going to do all of them. I'm just going to do maybe 5 or 6 of them because obviously it takes a long time. So what I'm doing is I'm going to, these are planes that I purchased yesterday. You go to the details, then you go to maintenance, then you go to modify, and I check all of these. It does cost a lot of money. It's not really profitable, but they could potentially be in the game for many years, so I might as well do it. And I've got the money. I'm going to do one more. And then I'm going to have to modify them again to do the route with the proper seating. I just want to check something for a moment. And I'll be back to the game in a few seconds. Okay, so I am going to go to check out hubs. I'm going to look at Namibia. I don't know if there's these all have routes already. So I guess if a plane doesn't have a route, maybe it doesn't show up on this list. This one's got a low range. The price is okay. $7,900 isn't so bad. Okay, so we got Pura, Peru. I'm going to look at Pura. Says I've got 3 planes here. That's a decent price. So Pura. Okay, the first thing I need to do, I don't want to repeat any routes. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to copy the routes and I'm going to put them into my notepad. Then I'm going to go to my fleet, and I'm going to go to parked. We got one here for Pura. This is going to go to China. So for route, I'm going to do it manually. I'm going to take Algeria. Take any airport. It's the wrong step. You got to go here. You got to go to research. And then I got to pick Pura. I got to do the distance of 20,000 and then do a search. And you see Penang is the first. These numbers actually look pretty good, except there's not enough demand. That's the problem. I didn't pay good enough attention when I bought this hub. The demand's just too low. Yeah, all of these are bad. I might have to move them out of Pura. Okay, I'm going to try Trujillo. Demand's too low in Trujillo. You take this, 300, you double this, and you triple that, and it's got to be 600. None of these are going to be good. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Pura. And then I'm going to do the click on Y class. So we got a route over here. It's 19,000, not that great. Thailand, Ranong, mostly one way. Okay, so Thailand to Bangkok I could do, but it's not going to make a lot of money. Singapore, not that bad. So I'm going to check Singapore, which is WSSS. I already have a route to Singapore. Okay, so Pura's no good. That was a waste of money. I got to move all of my planes out of Pura, and Trujillo was a waste of money too. So I'm going to check Bolivia. I'm going to copy these. And then I'm going to go to research. And I'm going to check Bolivia. Increase the distance. The demand here is really good. The first one is ZJSY. That one I already have, so I am going to remove that one. The next one is ZJQH, I already have, even though demand is not that good. VVDN. I don't have VVDN. That is Da Nang. So I am going to go to Bolivia. Actually, you know what? I don't have any planes parked in Bolivia as far as I know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ones from Pura and I'm going to do a ferry flight to Bolivia. This one is also Pura. Ferry flight to Bolivia. So I'm going to do one more Pura route. ferry flight. And then you click Bolivia and then hit next and then create route and depart. Check my hubs. We'll check Mongolia. Distance looks pretty good and the demand looks really good. 79.58. I don't have any planes there, so it's not going to matter so much. I'm going to go to fleet, go to research, hit the max distance to 20,000, go to Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Okay, the first one is SCHR. I got it. SCCC, got that. SAWP, I don't see that one. So that's one that I can use and it's got a good distance. SCBA, got it. SCCY, got it. SAWC, I don't have that one. 19,700. It's pretty good, but the demand is a little bit low. SCNT I have. SAWJ is a no. SAVC is a no. SAWG is a no. SAWD, SCTN, SAVE, SCCI I have. SCFM I have. SCTE. I'm going to check SCTE. The demand is really low. So that means I'm probably going to have to reroute the ones that are already there. Going to go to Mongolia, SCTE. It's getting low. 7,800 is a little bit below my threshold. You know what I did? I did the full amount. I did the full demand for the first class. That's why I did it. But this one's got to go. This one's no good. I want to get a better flight. I wanted to see if I did a higher first class, if I would make more money even though the ticket prices are lower. Okay, so Ulaanbaatar. Looking to see SCTE, SCNT. Okay. So I'm going to go to research. And I'm going to go back to Ulaanbaatar. Unfortunately, you have to do it this way. And I forgot to copy. Got to do it again. You got to go to hubs. You got to go to Ulaanbaatar. Got to copy. Going to go to my notepad. These are my existing routes. And then I'm going to go to research, add 0 to the 20,000, do Ulaanbaatar, do a search, get the notepad up, SCHR. I have it. SCCC, SAWP. I don't have that. I'm going to make a note here. SAWP is Argentina, Pinto Moreno. SCCC, I could do that one also. It's Chile, Chico. SAWP. I don't have that one either. Oh, that one I already wrote down. You know what? It's possible that I already have SCCC. Might have made a mistake. SAWP. SCBA. Got it. SCCY. Got it. SAWC. That's Argentina, El Calafate. SAVH. Don't have it, so I'm going to do SAVH, which is Argentina, Las Heras, not going to be able to do it because the demand's too low. I think the demand's too low. That's 277 plus 6 is 977 plus 3. Oh, maybe it will work. It's going to be close. SAWU. I don't know if it's enough. It's not enough for a round trip. SCNT. I have SAWJ. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this one I could do. SAWJ. That's San Julian. I'm writing all this down. SAVC. I could do that one, which is Argentina, Comodoro, Riva, SAWG. I don't have it. That's Argentina, Rio Gallegos, SAWD, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I could do that. SAWD. SAWD is Chile, Chitin, SAVE. I could do it. That is Argentina, Esquel, SCCI I already have, SCFM I already have, SCTN I already have, and SCTE. Okay, so this is for Ulaanbaatar. So we're going to go to hubs, going to go to Ulaanbaatar, looking at the range. This one's kind of low. 78.92. Puerto Montt, Chile. Okay, this one doesn't have the proper seating, so I'm going to reroute it. It's going to go through Africa, so I am going to choose Algeria. Click stopover. I'm going to go to my list. It says Argentina, Pinto, Moreno. Just right here. Look at that price, $80.87. Then I got to go to details, I got to go to maintenance, modify. Okay, so the F class is 46, cut it in half, gonna make it 24, and then the 258 would be about 130 for the next class. So I'm gonna push it up at 130, and then 268 should be fine. Okay, so I fixed one of them. Go to hubs. Go to Ulan Bator. 19.8, 19.9, 19.8, 19.8, 19.8. This is the shortest one. It says Chitin, Chile. This is on my list, but it's one of the lower ones. And you can see I tried to do the seating doesn't work. So I got to reroute this. Okay. It's going to go to Algeria. And then the next on my list is SAWC, which is Argentina, El Calafate. So I'm going to look up Argentina. This is a list that I recorded in my notes. 80.63, that's really good. I don't think I'm going to have the best seating, but I'm going to give it a shot, see what happens. Okay, 92 is going to be around 46. I'm taking the F class and cutting it in half. That's 46. The 378 is going to be 180. And then the remainder is 102. Normally, you don't want to book this route because there's not enough. Actually, there is. There's enough for round trip because I'm doing half. Okay, so SAWC has now been added. So I'm going to go back to my hubs. Going to go to Ulan Bator, which is not a great hub, but it's not so bad. You can see that I don't have a lot of flights out of here. So maybe this one's going to be next because it's the lowest range. Oh, that's actually pretty good. 80.87 is really nice. 80.71 is pretty good. I'm going to check all of them. 79.38. 80.79 is good. 8104, that's really good. 8144, that's amazing. I want to go back to that. 8144. $4,489 is the most amount of money. And this is not with the proper seating. This is going to take, I didn't do half the demand. I did it with full first class and the remainder over here, just to do an experiment to see if I could pull in more cash. 7922 is pretty good. 8087 is pretty good. 8063. Those are all good numbers. So I'm going to go to Pura. Just going to check one. I'm going to go to my fleet, parked, go to Pura, go to route, go to ferry. Pretty sure it's right here. Create route, depart. Go to fleet, go to parked, go to Pura, go to route, ferry flight, Ulaanbaatar, create route, go to fleet. I know there's no more in Pura, right? Over here, these are all new aircraft except for the first one. So I'm going to make a note over here that these routes are for Ulaanbaatar. And I'm going to save it. It's a lot of work to do this. Okay, Jakarta. Jakarta's pretty good. I'm going to pick the shortest route. It looks like this one here. $8,043. The only issue is all those planes that are sitting there need to do their modification. They're not ready to fly. Okay, Bogota. Got 19.4. 79.06, it's okay. Let's see if I can do better. I'm going to put in my note file Bogota, Colombia, and I spent a lot of time in Bogota, Colombia. Okay, so we go to hubs, Bogota, Colombia. You make more money doing what I'm doing. So the whole point is to increase the profits. Then I'm going to go to fleet, research, increase the max distance to 20,000, go to Bogota, Colombia, do a search. Okay. WIAT I already have. WIII I already have. WIHH already have. WIPP no. WIPP is Indonesia, Palembang. WIPQ is Indonesia, Talang, Gudang, WICC, WIPL. Oh, I forgot to do WICC and WIPL. WIPL, Indonesia, Bang, Kulu. WIHL is Indonesia, Silacap. Bogota is looking pretty good. WIOK. Indonesia, Katapang. Is it Borneo? I can't see. Next one is WIPR. It's Indonesia, Rengat, Sumatra. These numbers are starting to get pretty low, so I'm going to skip them. I'm going to go back and check out, I guess I'm not going to. WICC is Indonesia, Bandung, Java. Okay. So I'm going to go back to Jakarta. You're going to notice that I've got more than one on the same route. It's possible that one of them is all first class and the other one is not. 8104, that's really good. You can see I got 300 with the business class. And this one is 600 with the regular class, 4.3. 4.3. And this one has first class and it made 4.1, made a lot less money. I'm going to leave those there because it's obviously for testing purposes. Looking for other duplicates. Okay, so I am going to go to Fleet. I'm going to go to Parked. Look for Jakarta. Do a route. Oh no, wait. It's supposed to be doing Bogota, Colombia. YPCC is twice. WIII is 3 times. This is all first class. But the ticket price is low. And these are the other classes. 4, 2, 6, 8. Four, 4, 0, 1. Now leave these alone. WIII. Got 300 with 4.3. Got 600 with 4.3. Wow, it doesn't make a difference. And I got the first class. It made less money. Okay, so the question is, what should I do with Bogota? I'm going to ferry some flights to Bogota. So I'm going to go to parked. All these Jakarta flights is too many. I'm going to do route. I'm going to do ferry. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do one more. So I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow. That one already says. Maybe I forgot to hit depart. Yeah, I must have forgotten to depart. I'm going to send one more. That says it's going to Perth. Check my mail. I'm writing this email to ask whether the B747-400D is a good plane or not. If it is not, then please do so tell me. I think that this is a short-range plane, and it might be a cargo plane. I'm not sure. Hello, I see you are live streaming. Thank you for the tips. I think it's a good plane, but because it's a short-range plane, you got to depart more often and you got to buy more for marketing. So you don't want to mix it with your long-range planes. So obviously to check on it, you would go to order, and then under manufacturers, you're going to go to Boeing. Yeah, see, it's only 2,900 kilometers. It's got a high passenger, 568, which might be the second highest in the game. But the issue you're going to have is that you got to depart constantly, and the price is good. If you're playing the game all day long and you're going to depart 4 or 5 times, and all of your planes are short range, yeah, you can make a lot of money doing this. But the reason why I went with the A380-800 is because I don't want to play all day long. I did at one time, but now I just check in the morning, I check before I go to sleep, and that's it. I'm going to go to hubs. Punta Arenas. I know that other people play this. Not that great, which is why I flew all of my planes out of here. 8106. $4.3 million, but you see that my passengers I'm going to ground it. $79.38. The demand is good for that. The demand is good for that. The demand is good for that. So this one's okay, but it doesn't make a lot of money. And unfortunately, you don't get your points back when you get rid of the hub. This is an example where the cargo can't really do a round trip because it's going to deplete too much of the demand on one flight. So I got to get rid of Punta Arenas. Christchurch, I know a lot of people play Christchurch. 77, that's not good at all. $79.90 is okay. The demand is okay. $79.60 is okay. And the demand looks good. So I'm going to go to research. Christchurch was my second hub. Demand's not high enough. So that was obviously a mistake. I could see myself abandoning Christchurch. Dubai, I'm just goofing around with. These are, you know, nothing special. Sydney, nothing good here. 76.44, that's not good. I'm gonna ground it. $74.41, that's not good. So I'm going to go to research, go to Sydney, hit this up, 20,000, 19.5, nothing special about that. So I'm going to move out of Australia. Okay, so you want to find a hub, you go to here, you got to hit the 20,000 with the custom departure. I've already done up into C. Cambodia is no good. You got to hit the city. Actually, Cambodia might be good. Now, the demand is too low for Cambodia. So try Cameroon. Now, that's no good. Canada. Nah. Cape Verde. No. Caribbean Netherlands. Too low. The Cayman Islands. Too low. Central African Republic. Too low. Chad. Too low. I'm just going to do the C's. Chile. Chile's got good numbers. The demand is too low. I'm going to try, but Chile has potential. I'm going to skip China because it's a big country. This technique only works for small countries. Okay, what do you got here? Christmas Island. The demand's pretty good. You know, Christmas Island looks good. Got good demand numbers. Flight's 19,800. Cargo numbers are good. Okay. Christmas Island. To new hub. Looking for Christmas Island. There's only one airport. It's going to cost me 20 points. I am purchasing Christmas Island. It's going to show up down here on the bottom. And this is where the planes are going to go into. I'm going to take some of these from Jakarta, do a ferry flight. Isn't that Hawaii over here? No. Ferry flight. Christmas Island. Be a very short flight. So I am going to go to parked. Look for Jakarta route. Ferry. Christmas Island. Hit next. Parked. I'm going to do another one. Parked. Jakarta. Ferry flight. Depart. Oh, okay, so I expect Christmas Island to be a good hub. Just going to grab something to drink while you enjoy. In fact, Christmas Island's looking to be one of my top hubs. Go to Fleet. Jakarta route. Ferry flight. Christmas Island. And depart. Ferry flight. Christmas Island, create route, and depart. I think I am close to finishing up for tonight. And I'm going to continue tomorrow night. I'm going to go to finance, go to marketing, new campaign, and new campaign. Go over here, landed, depart 20, fuel, CO2, depart 20, got to do the CO2 every time because my capacity is too low, and if you don't do it, you don't get the marketing benefit. and I got to do the fuel once every 3 departs, so it's every 60 planes. Must have departed a lot of small planes. The ones that are grounded, I will deal with on another day. Wonder why it didn't depart. Okay. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my maintenance. Go to plan. Bulk check. Wow, negative 62. Now you saw me do it at the beginning of the video, and I do it all the time. It didn't show the negative 62 when I did it at the start of the video. And everything was parked. Just gonna see how many planes I have. It says I got 249. The current limit is 199. Max passenger fleet reached and max cargo reached. Okay, so I'm going to do some more cargo planes. I'm going to buy some more cargo planes, and I'm going to do the routing for the cargo planes. Okay, this is Airline Manager 4 live stream. I might not play every night, but I'm going to be playing often, and I'm going to be playing the other games also, like Shipping Manager and whatever the other games are. Okay, so that's it for tonight. If you have any questions or comments, please post below, or you can go to my discussion forum. There's a lot of information written there. When I do my testing, I'm going to put the results in the discussion forum. Okay, that's it for tonight.